Welcome back to the cryptowrld channel, everyone. My name is Josh, and I'm just going to keep this video nice and quick because nothing much has happened since yesterday. Basically, starting off with the 12-hour Bitcoin chart, we still have this parabolic stopper inverse indicator sitting in the red, and we also have the 12-hour Bitcoin MACD trending to the downside. But if you're looking at the momentum here in the histogram, it is pretty much flat at the moment, and the 12-hour Bitcoin RSI has basically been trending sideways over the past 1 day after seeing that short-term call-off, which obviously, if you watched my last Bitcoin update video that I posted yesterday on the channel, this is pretty much exactly what I was talking about in that video. Basically, in the shorter term, talking about the day-to-day price action, we're actually looking more neutral rather than bullish or bearish, which essentially means the most likely scenario moving forward in the day-to-day price action is just sideways price action. And at the moment, the Bitcoin price is ranging between around 48,000 and 45,000 as our immediate level of resistance and support. And it is very likely we're going to see some more action in the Bitcoin price going into next week as the US stock market opens back up again. But while we're still in the weekend, it's likely that we're going to remain somewhat neutral here, as I just mentioned. And if you take a look at the daily Bitcoin chart, obviously we have already broken out to the upside from this ascending triangle pattern. So for as long as the price of Bitcoin remains above around 45,000, then this technical price target sitting at around 58,000 is still in play. And it is actually a bullish sign to see the Bitcoin price consolidate above a massive line of previous resistance, which is now acting as new support. This is bullish market structure, technically speaking. But I want to make it clear that when I'm talking about this bullish market structure, I'm talking about these slightly larger moves in the market, not just the shorter term day-to-day price action. But even though we have a technical price target at 58,000, that does not mean we're going to go straight to that price, because obviously we still have these other points of resistance along the way. For example, this 50% level coming in at around 48,000, well, just underneath 48,000. And then the most important Fibonacci level, which is the golden pocket, that's actually a price range coming in between around $52,000 to $53,000 per Bitcoin. And if you zoom out to the weekly Bitcoin chart, we are currently still seeing that bullish cross in the weekly Bitcoin MACD, and the next weekly candle close is only in about 9 hours from now at the time of recording this video. And in order to confirm this bullish cross in the MACD, we need to see a weekly candle close to cement this bullish cross in place. And over here in the price action, we have the 20-week simple moving average, which right now we have already seen one weekly candle close above this moving average, which is a bullish signal. And as of right now, it does look like we are potentially about to see a second weekly candle close above this important moving average, unless the Bitcoin price dumps below 44,000 within the next 9 hours. And just looking at an example of the last time we saw these signals in the Bitcoin price and the Bitcoin MACD on the weekly time frame was back in August last year. The Bitcoin price broke above the 20-week SMA, and of course we saw that bullish cross in the weekly Bitcoin MACD, and obviously you can see what came next in the Bitcoin price. So clearly this was a bullish signal. And obviously this is only one example out of many times this has happened throughout Bitcoin's history, and more often than not, this is a very bullish signal for Bitcoin when you're talking about these larger moves in the market, usually these multi-month long moves. And looking at the 3-day Bitcoin chart, nothing much has changed over the past few days. Of course, we're still seeing our bullish reversals in the RSI and the MACD, which we have been seeing for around 2 months now. If you've been watching my videos for the past 2 months, you would already know this. But currently the 3-day Bitcoin RSI is running into this very important point of resistance. So this is actually a deciding moment for Bitcoin because the RSI hasn't broken above this resistance yet, and we also have not seen a rejection from this resistance yet. We are only just testing it at the moment. And of course, I'll be sure to keep you updated the moment we see an outcome from this important test. And if you're taking a look at the Bitcoin order books across all of these exchanges, right now we have a lot of sell orders coming in at around $48,000 per Bitcoin, which backs up that analysis that I spoke about earlier. And if you're looking at the Bitcoin buy orders across these exchanges, we are seeing a lot of buy orders coming in at just underneath 44,000, and those Bitcoin buy orders continue into the lower $40,000 prices, which should act as major support for the Bitcoin price at those lower $40,000 prices starting at around 44K. But it is important to mention that just because we have a lot of buy orders coming in at those lower prices, that does not guarantee the Bitcoin price going to those prices. It simply means if the Bitcoin price goes to those prices, we should have a lot of support at those prices. And if you want to stay up to date at all times in the crypto markets, or if you want to get extra altcoin signals like this Chainlink trade that is up around 34% since I tweeted the signal, then make sure to follow me over on my Twitter, and the link to my Twitter is in the description down below and also in the pinned comment. But anyway, if you found this video useful or simply enjoyed this, please make sure to leave a like down below, and if you're new to the channel, you might as well subscribe with notifications turned on for more updates just like this every single day. And before we click off, if you want to continue to make more money in crypto, even if prices are going up up, down, or sideways, then these two videos popping up right here on your screen are definitely made for you. But anyway, that is it for this update. I really hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next video.